Hi gang, this is your weekend edition of the video of the day. And remember, this covers the whole weekend. Don't expect another one on Sunday or on Saturday. I didn't miss it. Whichever it is, video of the day, weekend edition. Welcome. Hey gang, this is your weekend edition of the video of the day, coming to you live from the garage. With the kids home watching TV like they do, quite often I have to get out of the house in order to do it, where I can actually say things without being interrupted, without people giggling or laughing in the background, so I can play the funny guy and the straight guy at the same time. A little hard to do when there's somebody in the background yelling and making all kinds of racket. Anyway, it is Sunday. It's about 12:10 in the afternoon, just past noon. Last week at this time, if y'all remember, I was just getting home from my trip to Florida. Now, don't misunderstand me. Okay, the trip to Florida was nice. It was a nice time to get away. But, when I got home, things weren't any different. Anyway, it's been a long week, and last night I was told some things that the past few days I've been finding out some things that I just can't believe. But last night was really bad. I was told about something that had happened, and I just couldn't believe my ears. There's so much hatred in the world. Too many people hating people, and it's crazy. All the hate. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. Still trying to sort out some things over here as to what's going on where and how and who and what and all that stuff. Taking the kids out to Otter Lake later today. Going to go camping with my folks, I guess the whole week. I guess. In any event, let's get on with the joke of the day. You can see I'm kind of unprepared for this today. This is about four brothers, okay? And these four brothers had left home for college and became successful doctors and lawyers, and they prospered. Some years later, they chatted after having dinner together. They discussed the gifts they were able to give their elderly mother who lived far away in the city. The first one said, "I had a big house built for Mama." The second one said, "I had a $100,000 theater built in the house." The third said, "I had my Mercedes dealer deliver an XL 600 to her." And the fourth said, "You know how Mama loved reading the Bible, and you know she can't read anymore because she can't see very well. Well, I met this preacher, and he told me about a parrot that can recite the entire Bible. It took 20 preachers and 12 years to teach him, but all he had to do was pledge to contribute $100,000 a year for 20 years to the church. But it was worth it. Mama just has to name the chapter and the verse, and the parrot will recite it." Isn't that nice of him? The other brothers were very impressed by the last brother. And after the holidays, Mom sent out her thank you notes. She wrote, "Milton, the house you built is so huge, I live in only one room, but have to clean the whole house. Thanks. Marvin, I am too old to travel. I stay home. I have my groceries delivered, so I never use the Mercedes. The thought was good. Thanks. Michael, you gave me an expensive theater with Dolby surround sound. It can hold 50 people, but all of my friends are dead. I've lost my hearing, and I'm nearly blind. I'll never use it. Thank you for the gesture just the same." And then she wrote, "Dearest Melvin, you are the only son to have the good sense to give a little thought to your gift. The chicken was delicious. Thank you. Love, Mama." Cost him $20,000 for a bird, and Mama ate it. There was a bird that was bugging me last weekend, 2 weekends ago, not last weekend, a weekend before. Well, actually, no, it was last weekend. I should have ate him. That's why. would have been a Cornish hen. He wasn't that big. And now I know somebody watching this video is going, you better not eat my bird. Anyway, that was your joke of the day. The movie clip from yesterday, the movie clip that I put on Friday, it was a repeat. And only one person got it. That's right, Pam. You got it. It was, of course, well, I didn't want to say Forrest Gump. It wasn't Forrest Gump. It was Rain Man. It was the episode I put on there. Can you believe that letter? Were you listening? Yes, I was. Were you? No, I can't believe my fucking ears. No, can you read it again? Because I can't believe my fucking ears. And of course, that was the guy from Jerry Maguire. No, I can't think of Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, and I don't know who the other guy was. The other guy he played in Roseanne, one episode of Roseanne. I'm not even kidding. The episode where Roseanne and Dan kept looking out their bedroom window and they could see into the neighbor's house, and the neighbors were these old people that were running around naked. That was the sickest version of Roseanne I ever saw. But last night I got to see my favorite episode of Everybody Loves Raymond. Now, I'm not a big Everybody Loves Raymond fan. I think the show is stupid. But this particular one, the best part of the whole show is Raymond's parents. I love that. It's just funnier than nothing. I mean, I'm telling you. But this was the episode where Raymond's dad and his brother were going to paint the house. And he fired his dad, and the whole thing went to the... At the end, his dad comes back, and his brother's got the electric sprayer out, right? And he's spraying the house, and Raymond walks behind him and just touches him on the back of the neck, and he goes, "Ah!" Because he'd been chased by a wasp earlier in the show. And his mother had walked out the door at the time, and he spray paints her whole face. Raymond's dad walks by. Raymond's dad walks by and goes, "That's going to need another coat." I'm sorry, it's just too funny. Oh, I'm telling you, I see that on TV Land in the commercials all the time. It's absolutely hilarious. Anyway, going tomorrow to a place downtown Flint that does some hiring for a company that I'm trying to get into, and I'm going to go down there tomorrow and get that straight, and hopefully I can get a job in there. Hopefully that'll work out for me and I can get a job, because Lord knows I need one. And then, once I get the job, maybe I can figure out some of this other stuff. There was something on the camera. Then maybe I can figure out some of this other stuff. So, anyway, that is going to be your video of the day. Congrats to Pam for getting the movie clip. Actually, I think my kids got it because they were sitting in there when I did it, but they didn't know what it was. But I think they got it too. So I don't want to leave anybody out, because if I leave somebody that got it out, they get mad at me. Anyway, so that's your video of the day and the weekend edition. So until next time, see ya.
You're still here? It's over. Go home.